cool stuff. I'm kidding.
I got the movie.
Eric is not.
I got the. What did you get? I got the movie. I know.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming to Afro Comic Con. We have free pizza over for you guys down at the corner if you guys would like it.
Did you check your grade, Dad?
What was that? Oh, Jeff, really? No one knew. They should go this way.
Put it away, Dad. Why don't you come sit here?
It was such a promotion. I didn't even see it. This is the drift now. So it is. I don't know what's on my phone. It's some random stuff. It has to be
What's that, Abby? Yeah.
free. Would be great.
You want to have to poke it in? Yeah?
You guys good? Do you need anything?
I didn't even see what it was.
If you need it, I'll take care of it.
What is What do you think?
Hey, if anyone's hungry, it's a good time to come get a snack. We got pizza over here. And
Give me a
then
slice too, though.
water. And sun. Three suns.
Give me a slice.
Where's Eric?
You didn't give me a slice? Thank you, Adam. Are you having pizza and popsicle at the same time? What's that? For the baby? Oh, that. Well, we could be a good partner. What do you think would be this perfect combination. It's not.
Michael's on the table. Michael, can you come down here, please? Come on down. So, welcome everybody. Michael James over there in the corner is the co-founder and creator of Afro Comic Con. I'm the co-founder with him. We have an amazing program for you guys today, and we're starting with what is it? We got a lot on the program, you guys, so we got to get started. So anybody that hasn't gotten a snack, this would be a great time to do that.
Hello, everyone. Sorry about that. How's everybody doing today? Yeah? Oh, my. Okay. Well, good thing I can't walk far because I only have one good foot today. But welcome. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Welcome to the 5th annual Afro Comic Con. Let's hear it for Afro Comic Con, everybody. There we go. Yeah. We got a great show scheduled for everyone. Films, trivia, prizes, food. It's going to be a great time. Thanks for coming out. So yeah, just real quick about Afro Comic Con. It is a 501c3 non-profit organization with the technology and Oakland Technology and Education Center, okay? And so for people like me, I grew up with loving like films and cartoons, comic books. You know, I think it's important for everyone should know that you can make the world a better place with your imagination. You really can. So please think about donating to groups like Afro Comic Con, everybody. You know, please check out their website. It's www.afrocomiccon.org. Okay. Also, yeah, and so we also would like to thank our sponsors of the show today. The Oakland Arts California Arts Council, everybody. Give it up for the California Arts Council real quick, alright? And we also have another phenomenal sponsor, Pixar, everyone. Let's hear it for Pixar. Yes. And lastly, but of course not least, the actual theater itself we're in, the new Parkway, everybody. Make some noise for the new Parkway. Man. Personally, I love this theater. I could watch cartoons in this theater for the rest of my life, and I'd be so happy to do so. I'm serious. I love this place. All right. And so now I believe it's my honor to present, we're going to do the word right now, yeah? Okay. So, sorry about that. This is my fault. This is my fault, everybody. So I'm so late today, everyone. All right, so up next we have Ikwe. He's going to do some dancing and some arts for us, everybody. Hey, let's hear it for Ikwe, everybody. Make some noise, y'all.
He's he's got a petting zoo. Instrument petting zoo. Get ready, people. We're going to start. Oh.
Okay. All right. So everybody, sorry for the delay. With no further delay to go, so I did a little disturbance in the force. We're gonna have our first film tonight. It is called Ethan Adventure, and it is directed by Noria Dixon. Everyone, let's go.
Ethan, time to get that physical break and get ready for bed.
Okay, Mom.
You have that big art competition tomorrow. Love you.
Love you too, Mom. Now, it's time to draw. That's me. What? I totally didn't win this. After my mom gave me this cool new pencil for my birthday, she said this.
In life, you have the power to create and recreate the narrative.
Yeah! The other day, my mom's friend said that I was different because I'm autistic. I don't even know what that means. My mom said that she's ignorant and that being different is good. And if we all were the same, what would be special and unique about it?
Ethan, you're going to be late. Hurry up.
What?
The best ever is my vision and it's all that I see. The best ever, not the only thing stopping is me. The best ever, got my problems all I got is believe. The best ever.
Whenever I draw, it's like I'm in an unstoppable zone. Like another world. My world. The animated world. What the? Wow! Am I seeing right? Hello? Hello? Is anyone This is crazy.
Read the sign, ma.
Zaza says to make a wish. Mr. Gregory, what are you doing in my dream? Now that's Mr. Gregory. He's so passionate about art and how it connects with everyday life. He's always in my ear and seems to be everywhere, even in my dreams. Now that's what you call annoying.
You think this teaching thing pay no money? Everybody need a side job, a prime time away they want to call it. Alright? Make you bitch, no boy.
I wish for... What do I wish for?
Look, you get a boy. Oh, look, I make a wish. Look, boy.
I wish
Marvelous, man.
I wish to be the best artist. Look, are you serious? Look, I have bubbles on my face. Whoa, it's so tiny. I can see the whole circle. God, burn the streets. I'm flying like Iron Man. Hi, Mom. Ethan, what are you doing up there? That's my mom. She has this condition called anxiety. She's always afraid of what may happen. And I just think that's overreacting. Mom, it's just a cartoon.
Cartoon or no cartoon, you better ground yourself right this minute. Get your butt in this house.
Okay.
About that new artist kid in your classroom that you were telling me about.
Please don't mention this again.
Don't worry about that boy. Your passion can be expressed beautifully through any pencil. If it comes from the heart. That's what brings your drawings to life. You.
I love you, Mom. Fact. Now that's fact.
I love you too, sweetie.
Yeah. Wet kisses. Gotta go.
Bye, Felicia. Ethan.
Oh, boy. Oh.
And make sure you get your butt in this house. You still have dishes in the sink you haven't done. You have stuff in your room to clean up. You haven't finished your homework. Cartoon or no cartoon, you still have a curfew. Wow. It's just a cartoon.
This is dope. This is not good.
No child of mine is just going to be some artist. Have you lost the fortune in your cookie?
That's Kenny. He's a new kid in class. Everybody thinks he's a better artist than I am. He's typically quiet. He's what we call an introvert. Shh. Let's see what's inside.
Dad, it's just an art competition.
I own many businesses. Even your grandmother Lulu owns and runs her own restaurant. Sweet swan. Everyone eat there!
Creating art is what makes me happy. It's what I want to do.
Why is drawing so important to you? Most artists are struggling. Why can't you be like your sister or your brother?
I don't want to be like them. I want to be like me.
Happiness comes from education and success, not from drawing! Edward! Leave the boy alone! Now!
Phew.
Good morning. Everybody all right? All right. I'm a teacher, Mr. Gregory, you know. And who don't know me? They know me now. Yeah. All right. Quiet down. Shh. Yes, man, I tell you, it's really a pleasure to have you students in the class. You're very hardworking, you know. And you know I'm lying, but I say it the same way because it is the right thing to say. I want to thank you all for participating in this competition. And as you and I know, the winner will represent the school in the national conference. Hey. This is marvelous, man. Stupendous. You not do this, man. I love this. This drawing should come from the heart. It should be something from deep within inside you where one come out. Because art is an expression. So there's no wrong and no right. And no right and no wrong. It's just like you singing a song. You see what I mean? No. We have 30 minutes to finish this work here. So everybody take out the pencil and rubber. What? Oh, sorry. Let me translate.
Could everyone please take out your pencils and your rubbers?
You understand me now? All right. Remember, you are all artists. And if you're not prepared, you are unprepared for the next level. Pencils, paper, pen. Begin.
Where's my pencil?
The best step is my vision and it's all that I see. The best step, not the only thing can stop me is me. The best step, drop my problems on, I gotta believe. The best step, mama told me don't be all I need. The best step, ain't no grass with it, I can stay in a box. Last time I played with squares, I was playing with my blocks. You'll never see the top, tryna be what you not. Let expression set you free, it's like a key to a lock. Breaking chains down. Nobody thought I would get my dream on them, but all of them came around with egg on their faces now. Cause I'm shaping up to be the greatest. Butterfingers drop a record and break it. Opportunity ain't given, I make it. Don't care how you take it. The best ever is my vision and it's all that I see. The best ever, not the only thing can stop me is me. The best ever, drop my problems on, I gotta believe. The best ever, mama told me go be all you could be. The best ever.
One more time for Ethan Art Venture, everyone. Directed by Noria Dixon. Okay? Man, I was surprised for everyone. We're actually awarding that film the Afro Comic Con Youth Focus Award, you know? So one more time for that film, everybody. Noria Dixon. I really like that one. That was really good. Sorry, my mask broke, so you have to see my actual real face for the rest of this. I'm sorry about that. All right. I think, do we have time to do a trivia real quick? Does anybody, yeah? Oh, sorry, yeah? Okay, you know what, I'm going to do, I love giving out prizes, so I'm just going to do a trivia question anyway, all right? What should I go with here? Okay, let's go with the Marvel question. Any Marvel fans here? All right, who here can name an X-Men that's from Africa that can control the weather? What character am I talking about? Yeah, right there. Storm, that's correct. Yeah, come on to it, buddy. Let's do it. I got prizes for you, my friend. Yes. All right, I gotta ask you, who's your favorite X-Men? Wolverine, yes. Logan is a great character as well. What's your name? LG. LG. You're for LG, everybody. Yes. All right. You know what? I'm gonna do. Let's do one more. Let's do one more trivia question real quick. Okay. This is a trivia question from the movie Black Panther. Okay. If you saw Black Panther, you should know this. What Bay Area city did Eric Killmonger grow up in? All right, I see you back there. What was the answer? Oakland, that's right. Come up here, give it up for this kid right here. Come up here and grab your prize, my friend. Yes. While you're coming up here, what's your name? Isabel. Isabel. Everybody give it for Isabel. All right. I feel like I should ask you this question, but the answer should be obvious. Have you ever been to Oakland? Yes? All right, well, here you go. Well, good. One more time for Isabel, everybody. All right, thank you so much. Okay, and then up next, you know what? I actually don't know what's coming up next. Can you give me a moment? I'm so sorry.
Oh, story experiential.
Oh, right, so this is the story. Oh, this part's going to be really special, yeah? So up next we have the Story Exponential, Exponential panel. Give it up for Story Exponential, everybody. Thank you.
We're going to have Pam, Darrow come up, and Elise from Story Experiential, and they're going to present some of the films. I'm just going to let them talk.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. That was such a great film to start off with, because it's exactly what Story Experiential is about. So you're thinking, what the heck is Story Experiential, and who are these people? Pam and I both spent many years working at Pixar. And about 3 years ago, a few of us started a company called X in a Box. When we were at Pixar, we had created something called Pixar in a Box, which is a program that lives on Khan Academy that's all about what people at Pixar do and how they do it, who they are, and letting people try out some of that stuff. And then a couple of years ago, we started working on this program called Story Experiential. And in the last year, we've been working with Pixar and did a program that is basically a 9-week program where middle, high school students and adults can create their own stories. And you know what, I'm going to pass it to you, Pam, so you can sort of say how it works, so it's not just all me talking.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out today. Yes, so Story Experiential has essentially 3 main components, and all of that is about learning how to create a story reel in 9 weeks following the Pixar way. And so the week kicks off on Mondays with live sessions where we host a Pixar artist to talk about the lesson for the week. And then it's a platform all-inclusive that has exercises that help you work through that content to lead up to a deliverable for the week. And you deliver an assignment at the end of every week. And then the third component is you have to go back onto the platform and provide peer feedback. And really the power of the program is all about the creative community that you become a part of. And everybody helps one another create the best story that they can. And so you go into these galleries where you see everybody's work uploaded for their deliverable that week, and you get to hear all these different ideas from anyone, you know, in the United States or worldwide, and your work plays for a real audience, and they provide feedback and help you create the best story you can create. And by the end of the 9 weeks, you have produced a prototype, your own story reel, a story that you get to keep.
Yeah, and it's really about everybody telling their stories, like the film we just watched said, coming from your heart. You don't have to be an artist already. You don't have to be an animator already. We're all storytellers. Like, we tell stories every day. When you tell your friends something that happened, when you tell your parents, when you tell anyone. So this is really about just getting a chance to try out what's that like and share your stories with people all over. So it might be more fun for us to answer questions after you all watch some of these films. So you're going to see story reels. They're not super finished like the movie you just saw. They're what's called a story reel, which is like your rough draft. It's like you're trying out your ideas. So you're going to see a bunch. They come from middle school students, high school students. Can we put any adults in? So just middle and high school students. And why don't we run those, and then if you have questions later, we'd be happy to answer them. Sound okay?
And at the end, the last story reel we're going to show, we have the filmmaker here with us today in the audience, Izzy Tam, who actually just won one of the prizes. And she'll come up and answer questions about her film and her experience in the program. So, thank you.
Once upon a time, there was a penguin named Sheldon.
One day, while sitting in his home, Sheldon the penguin was told by his grandparent that there was a distant land far from their home where his family had originally come from. This intrigued Sheldon the penguin, and when he asked how to get there, he was told that it was inaccessible by ground, and it was all separated by water. So, Sheldon, being the smart little penguin he is, gets the idea to fly there. At first, he starts tinkering around with some early designs and ways to get there until he's told by one of his friends that there is a school nearby that teaches penguins how to fly. And this gets Sheldon psyched up. So he puts aside his crafting, follows his friend, and they head over to this school to learn how to fly over to this paradise.
Sheldon was so excited for his first day of flying school. Early in the morning, he packed all of his things, and he went on his way to the school. It was after a short period there that he learned he wasn't learning anything important about flying. The classes only taught him how to barely hover off the ground, because penguins are naturally flightless birds. It was then that he noticed there were two penguins in fancy hats and ties who had all the other penguins lining up and giving their money to the penguins. And he overheard them talking about how this scheme to get gullible penguins to try and learn how to fly would make them so much money. Furious, Sheldon packed all his things and left. The next day, he tried to tell the other penguins how this whole school was a scam to try and get gullible penguins to learn how to fly, but no one believed him. And so, Sheldon found himself in a rut and began working on his inventions to no avail.
After leaving his flight school in frustration, Sheldon sets out to create a contraption of his own and decides to create a plane. After testing the plane and realizing that it didn't work, he kicks it next to a bucket of electric eels and decides to use those as an energy source. First he tries a bunch of electric eels, which results in the plane crashing. Then he uses too little, resulting in not much either. But eventually he uses the perfect amount of eels and the plane goes flying. Upon discovering this, he rushes to his grandfather to inform him, only to find out that his grandfather fell on the floor. This shocks him, and he immediately takes him to the hospital. Once at the hospital, Sheldon tells his grandfather about everything that happened, and they wait for his grandfather to get well. Once he's all good to go, they go on a joyride together on the airplane and decide to fly all the way to the paradise that they were told about all that time ago. Once they arrive, Sheldon silently runs up and hugs his new family of penguins that were there. And when going back to his grandfather, he finds that his grandfather had passed away from excitement. He's initially sad, but once he sees his face and sees that he smiles, he feels a little bit better. And he and the family of penguins hold a ceremony for their grandfather in his memory.
A really quick word about that last one, because some of you may know Shamari Smith. He's an amazing activist, artist in Oakland, who's done all those like little line drawings of Angela Davis and other iconic people. That was his film that you just saw with his two nephews. They were part of our scholarship program that Pixar allowed us to have artists that wanted to do it in the area for free. And he would have liked to be here today, but he said he had so much fun doing that with his nephews. It was a fantastic experience. And now the next one. Seal's Journey.
Ah, Antarctica, my homeland. How could you not love it? Well, I guess if you don't like the freezing cold, but me, I love it. You see that handsome-looking guy standing proudly on the leopard seal with the penguins cheering for him? Yeah, that's me. Pow! But it wasn't always like this. You see, as a young seal pup, I had no idea that one day my mother would leave me behind so that I would learn to survive on my own. I spent countless hours waiting for her to come back, but she never did. Trying to survive on my own was hard. I could barely catch a single fish. That was not the worst of my problems, however. Let me tell you about predators. They're scary. I began to lose hope, but then I saw something I thought would change my luck for the better. The biggest fish I've ever seen leaped out of the water. I jumped for it, hoping to swallow it whole. But then... I did. All right, breakfast for the champion. I'm starving.
Hey, do you want to share that fish?
Sorry, kid, this is my breakfast. Get your own.
Come on, please. I'm only skin and bones, and I have to run away from predators all the time. I got no time to eat, so please just share with me.
Look, kid, this fish is my breakfast. Now beat it. That's all taken care of. Too bad I couldn't get my fish back.
Think you could teach me how to fight like that?
You want me to teach you how to fight?
Of course, dude. You beat up that giant seal. I want to be able to do that too.
It could take weeks, but I think we could pull it off. Come on, I'll teach you how to fight. That means you'll never have to ask me to share with you again. Want to know something? I never told you my name.
Alright, what is it?
The name's Roy. What about you, kid?
My name's Bernard.
Oh, that is the nerdiest name ever. I'm just gonna call you Rocky. That name suits you better. What do you think? Alright, this area has the best fish in Antarctica. This is everything we trained for. You dive in, get the fish, and I will eat the whole thing. But the next fish I'll let you have 10% of. How does that sound? You were only using me this whole time! Whoa, where did this come from? For my whole childhood, you have been training me just so that you can get bigger fish. Well, you want to know something? I don't need you anymore, so you can go away. You know what? Fine. I'm just gonna leave, since you don't need my help anymore. But think about this for a second. If it wasn't for me, you would be dead. Well, I'm better off dead than dealing with you. Hope you keep thinking that, because I'm leaving now. Get out of my way. I'm not afraid of anything. What? I don't usually see penguins running in fear like that unless there's... Oh no. Because of me, Rocky's gonna get eaten by a leopard seal. I have to save him. Oh no, a hungry leopard seal's gonna eat me. That guy is such a sissy. Well, this big fat sausage better not mess with me, because I may be small, but I am not a coward. I'll show those penguins I can take on a big, fat, stupid, ugly leopard seal with terrible breath. How much of that did you hear? I got it! You're alive! Hey, remember what I said about being better off dead than dealing with you? Well, I take that back! I don't want to die! Nobody's gonna die if I can help it. Now come on, let's go teach this guy a lesson. I am paralyzed in fear right now. Don't worry, I've got this. Hey, your breath stinks! What'd you eat, man? What are you doing? You're gonna make it bad! I said I've got this. You know, maybe if you gargled some water and took better care of your teeth, your breath wouldn't smell like a penguin corpse. Let me tell you, your breath is even worse than your face. Oh, and another thing. Ah! Roy! How dare you hurt my friend? You're gonna pay! Uh-oh. I'm sorry, Roy. Oh man, that did a number on my back. By the way, you took out the leopard seal, right? I thought you died! I have survived a lot worse, I can tell you. Ready to teach this fool a lesson? I thought you'd never ask.
What's he doing? He's crazy! Wow, those two seals took out that leopard seal. One of them's a sea lion. Yeah, I knew that.
And that's how I defeated a leopard seal, saved a bunch of penguins, and became a hero. Hey, wait a minute, what about me? I helped you take out that leopard seal. I trained you for this moment your whole life, and you didn't even mention me at the beginning of the story. You're not the one telling the story, I am, so just be quiet and let me finish. Anyway, that's how I became the seal that I am today. But I'll never forget what Roy taught me. Nobody becomes a hero alone. There will always be a time when you need help, just like me. But you never have to be afraid or embarrassed to admit it. I guess you could say that that was my journey. Antarctica.
Hunter and Nova, you have been assigned a mission to find the perfect place for our people to live. Remember that we're looking for a planet that can fulfill all of our needs. We will send you a list of requirements that the planet has to have in order to be perfect for our purpose. Thank you. Something's wrong. Oh no! We just got hit by an asteroid! Where are we? We are in the galaxy called Milky Way, and I think we just landed on planet Earth. Oh no, our ship is destroyed. Don't worry, I have an idea. You should go out and find useful information about this planet, while I stay and repair our ship. Will you be okay? Yeah, don't worry. Wow, this is amazing. For your report on planet Earth, and congratulations, you have successfully finished your mission. We will arrive there in a few days, and you must be prepared to follow your next mission. There's a new mission? Wait, what's this? Why, they never told us what the real plan was. This must be wrong. Nova, this is terrible. We need to stop them. But how? Once they arrive, we have to talk to the general and stop them from accomplishing their plans. You really thought I was going to change my mind? Just because you don't want to fulfill the mission? Please, you have to reconsider. This is a bad idea. You will be killing all the living things on the planet. And for what? There will never exist a good reason to do it. Do you think I care? No. You two are exiled from our society. Let's finish this. Fire! No! Alert! Energy levels exceeded. Oh no! This can't be happening! I guess now everything is gone. Nova, look! This is the start of a new beginning.
The Lonely Fish by Julian Ortega and Isabel Tan. Once upon a time there was a lonely fish named Babe who lived in a depressing rock house. She looks at a picture on the wall that she painted herself, for she has no one else to paint besides her. She sighs as she puts away her art supplies that she used to paint the painting. Every day she takes care of herself whilst exploring the empty city she was born in. She looks around at the empty buildings and remembers why she is alone. She finds a photo on the floor that shows other people besides her. She remembers that she is alone because everybody left the city to go to a new one after being way too bored, and her parents inconveniently forgot her on their way off. It would be too hard for them to come back because it is so far. Until one day she finds a book about friendship and wants to go find a friend. She finds an abandoned book besides the photo and takes it home. The book says you need friends to thrive in the world and that everybody should have at least one. So she goes out to sea with some supplies with the intent of finding a new friend. But instead, she finds what looks like an octopus. She tries to say hi, but the look on his face says that he does not want to be her friend. Quickly, she swims away fast into a part of the ocean, not looking where she is going. She swims away very, very fast so that the octopus does not kill her. She then steers herself right into a polluted area of the ocean where there are lots of plastic. Plastic bags, plastic cans, cigarettes, and everything. She looks into the other direction to see if the octopus is gone, and it turns out that he is nowhere to be seen. But then she gets stuck in a plastic bag that floats towards her when she doesn't notice. Trapped, alone, and friendless, and not knowing what to do, what will happen to poor Babe? Until finally a mushroomish-looking jellyfish named Coda saves her. She sees a mushroom-looking jellyfish swim by, and the jellyfish spots her. She can tell that this jellyfish looks happy and kind, and thinks this may be her friend. The jellyfish gets the bag off of Babe, and then introduces herself.
Thanks for saving me. I thought there were no other fish in the ocean. No problem. My name is Coda, and I don't sting. My name is Babe. I've been waiting so long for a friend, and now you're here. I've been waiting for another fish too. All my life, I've been wanting another friend that isn't a mushroom jellyfish. I never had experience with other fishes in my life. I feel really lucky to be with you right now. You must have been really lonely. We totally should be friends. We should make a really nice house.
And so they set off to make a new house. One that would be purple and have windows and flowers and not be depressing like Babe's old rock house. So they lived together as friends for a long, long time.
Got it.
All right, everybody, and now we have another special treat. The Story Experiential. I'm so sorry I can't pronounce that correctly. Story Experiential is going to interview one of the directors, one of the filmmakers here today. Izzy, everybody. Let's hear it for them.
All right, great film. So nice to see it on the big screen. Have you seen it on the big screen yet? So I just want to hear a little bit about your role in making this film and just the creative inspiration behind it. This is Isabel Tam. Izzy Tam.
Hello, everybody. So one day Julian started drawing this fish, and then I started giving like personality traits to it, and we also started to like think about what the story might be about, and this idea turned into our storyboard. My role in this film, I did like some of the deliverables before, but Julian mostly did the art, like the final art at the end, and I also did that voiceover where Coda.
We also noticed that you copyrighted your idea. Whose idea was that, and tell us a little bit about that.
I'm pretty sure it was Julian's idea because he edited the whole video too.
So I just want to ask you a little bit about the peer feedback process, and if you received any notes along the way that impacted how you created the story. Did you make any changes based on feedback that you received from your peers?
Well, most of the comments we got from like the deliverables were like, it's kind of similar to like Nemo or like Dory, like the movie, but I don't know. I don't think we had any feedback.
I see. Okay. And so, what is a takeaway that you learned in the Story Experiential program? Like, what was your favorite part of the program?
It's probably like the way where you could like collaborate with other people and like have a tutor that can help you there. Cause like that helped so much with like making this film. But I don't think I could do it by myself. If they did individual like projects.
Nice. Yes. So Izzy did the program through 826 Valencia, which is a nonprofit in San Francisco that focuses on writing projects. So she had a tutor through that program. And then lastly, you are repeating the program. Is there, right now we have a fall session going on and we're starting the 4th week. Is there anything that you are learning new from this program or different? Are you doing a project independently or are you collaborating with another student?
I'm collaborating with, I think, 2 other students. And I think, yeah, the lessons are the same for much.
Is there any new revelations or new things that you're learning by repeating the program? Or are you discovering a new favorite part of the program? What? Yeah. Yes, yeah. So does anybody have any questions for Izzy from the audience?
Your age and your grade.
Oh, I'm 13 and I'm in 8th grade.
Any other questions?
What was the program you used?
Oh, the program that Julian used was Procreate. And iTunes, or no, that's me. iMovie. He used iMovie to edit.
And it was done in the Story Experiential program, our spring session. Are there other questions?
When did you start drawing?
Like in the film?
Sure.
Well, I didn't do any of the scenes in the final film, but I did draw some of the deliverables. Like, I drew this one scene where I think the prompt was to draw your character in this
world, and I drew Bay in the polluted area.
Other questions?
Did you have fun?
Yes, I did have fun.
All right, thank you, everybody.
All right. We would like to present to you Kizzy the Kid Presenter Award. This is for you, all right? Man, you're winning all kind of awards today. Yeah, that's amazing. One more time for Izzy, everyone. Also, too, I met your dad earlier, too. Your family's here today, right? Give it up for Izzy's family. I hope they come out here, everybody.
Show everybody what you got, Izzy.
Woo!
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Candy? Oh!
Oh, yes, right on. All right, everybody. You're welcome. You earned it. Yeah, have fun with everything outside. All right, so we're running a little on time already, so we're going to jump into a great thing. We have the Pixar Sparks short film Loop, everybody. So we're going to watch that right now. Check it out.
Campers, eyes and ears open, and work with your partners to make it a good loop. Hey, Renee. Renee.
Why don't you turn around? I'm putting you with someone new. Marcus, you're late.
I know. My phone died, and then... Oh, I can catch up with them, no problem. Just let me take this camera out.
Hey, you're with Renee today.
That girl who doesn't talk?
Yeah. She loves canoeing too.
Doesn't she always go with you? How am I gonna...
Just say hi.
Hey. Marcus. Why is she sitting like that?
So she can talk to you.
I thought she didn't...
Renee, you got this. Woof, woof, woof.
What? So... What's up, Renee? Renee. Renee. What do you want to do? Alright, how about we do a quick paddle number and get you back to camp? Ever seen the Canadian? It's really just a modified day stroke, not that cool. How about a stern pride? It's like a bow pride, but like from the middle. You gotta watch out with the cross stroke, because it can tip you like so easy. Renee, get back! Maybe I should just take you back. Okay, I hear you! Renee, if you want to do something like specific, you gotta help me out. Oh. hop out here and do your thing? But we're... Oh, man. You didn't even need to... You were tripping, man. Alright, maybe we should... Seriously? Last time, Renee. Alright. Renee! I know that would sound really cool. Okay, now do it. The ringtone? You like it? Yeah, me too. It's, you know, like a good place to be when there's too much other stuff happening out there. It's cool, Renee. We just stay here. Don't worry, Renee. Renee, what are you doing? Renee, watch out the boat! Why'd you do that? Renee. Calm down, we're okay. Why are you getting so mad? Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Renee. Just stop crying. Hey, let's just get back in the canoe. Hey, Renee, I don't know what to do. I messed up. But you can be kind of intense, you know? Sorry. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna hang out until you tell me what you want. Hey, you okay? Whoa! Let's get back on the lake.
All right, let's hear it one more time for such a great film. Everybody, Luke, yeah, I love that one. It's amazing. All right, and you're in for another special treat. We have a very, very special guest. We have the producer of this film, Loop, Chrissy Kababa, here to be interviewed by Afro Comic Con. the International Film Festival director, Rob Young, everyone. Let's hear it. Let's hear it for Christy and Rob. Hello. How's everybody doing today?
Good, good.
Good. And you're going to come down and help me with this amazing interview. I'd say thank you so much. That was a beautiful film.
Thank you. Yeah.
You guys enjoy it? Beautiful. So, what I would like to do first, because I did a little research, so I want to read a little bit of your bio so people get a little bit of context of who you are. Chrissy Kababa started at Pixar Animation Studios as a contractor in 2005 and worked on various departments, including the development, installation systems, and mastering. Kababa then went on to work on the production of the Oscar-winning films Toy Story 3. Who enjoyed that one? Brave. Who enjoyed that one? And my personal favorite, Coco. More recently, she is the producer of Spark Shorts films Float and, as you just saw, Loop. And is currently working on a production manager for an upcoming, unannounced Pixar feature film. Right?
I can announce it now.
Oh, good. Oh, okay.
It's Elemental, which is coming out in the summer. Elemental coming out.
Elemental coming out in this summer.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, do you want to start off with the first question? I'm putting you on the spot.
Well, and Chrissy's going to be, Chrissy is the associate producer on Elemental. Yeah, great. So I know that you and Erica, some of the director, did a ton of research on this project before you went into production. Do you want to share a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think the idea for the story came from Erica Milsom, who's the director. She couldn't be here today, but she says hello, and she wished she could be here. But this came out of her desire to tell a story about two people who wanted to connect, but one of them was non-speaking. And so after doing some research, she decided that Renee should be autistic and a non-verbal character. And then Marcus was based off of her experience working with a lot of kids and young men at waterside workshops. I don't know if you guys are aware of that, but that's a great place right next to Berkeley Aquatic Park, that lake that goes right next to the freeway. And so she worked with a lot of folks there, noticed how welcoming and accepting and how kids from different backgrounds were really able to connect with each other, and so that's how she based those two characters. For our character of Renee, we talked a lot to a group called the Autism Self-Advocacy Network, and they really helped us craft her character a lot. They watched some early versions of the film, and they gave us advice about what Renee might be feeling and how she might be able to use her phone to communicate with Marcus. So we did a lot of that kind of research.
I also found that, obviously, as you see the different perspectives change, did this network also help with the creativity behind, to really get that focal viewpoint down?
Yeah, actually that's a great question, because we did use them to help us develop the way that, the point of view, the way the film looks when we're looking through Renee's eyes. And what we had done is we had asked some of the lighting artists that work at Pixar to kind of experiment based on what we know of how folks who are autistic sometimes experience the world. So they provided us a bunch of alternatives, and then we showed them to our consultants at the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network, and they funnily enough, we thought they were going to pick this one. Like we said, oh, we like choice A. Choice A is amazing and beautiful and cinematic, and they all said, no, we like choice B. They said choice A was too stressful for them and too intense, and so they said they wanted choice B, and so we ended up going with choice B based on their recommendations.
And can you tell us a little bit about the process? Were you involved when Erica was casting the characters?
I was not involved when Erica was casting, but I know one of the really important things is that she wanted to make sure that we got actors for the part that were true to the parts we were playing on screen. So we found Chachi Delgado, who's a local actor, and he plays Marcus. He did a great job. And then for the character of Renee, that was a little bit more hard to cast because we definitely wanted an autistic person to play the part of Renee. Pixar typically doesn't cast folks with disabilities, so they didn't really have a lot of contacts for that. But Erica has been doing work. She's been on the board of directors of some organizations. She's taught acting classes to folks with disabilities, and so she used her own contacts. And then Creative Growth, it's an organization that's really close to here, just a couple blocks away. They have a weekend art program for folks with disabilities of all different kinds. And they helped put her in touch with Renee. So the way they cast is Erica and the other producer, Michael, went to Creative Growth on a weekend and just sat with different girls as they were creating art and listened to how they would vocalize and kind of like just understand how they worked a little bit. And we were so lucky because Madison Vandy, who plays Renee, her family was so welcoming. We ended up recording Madison at her house because that was much more comfortable for her rather than coming into Pixar to record, and she did a great job.
Obviously, this is a very touching story about communication and people from different backgrounds. How important was it for you to be a part of such a film, talking about disabilities and things of that nature, and then also making sure that they were represented in the creation and also in the voices and uplifting that?
Yeah, it meant a lot to me, actually, just being a part of this story, because not only, it's Pixar's first ever autistic character on screen, but it's also featuring 2 characters of color, and that's kind of unusual for Pixar, and so it was really important to me to be a part of that. And I was very nervous, for all of us who were on the crew making the film. A lot of us weren't autistic or aren't people of color, and so when we were all trying to create this together, we were all trying really hard to make sure that we were being respectful, but yet honest and truthful about people's stories. And so it was very nerve-wracking for a lot of folks, and we were very happy at the end when the film was embraced by a lot of folks on the autism spectrum, saying that it resonated with them and that they felt they saw themselves in that film. And so we're really happy about the amount of research we had.
Yeah, that's it. I would have to say that last gave me chills. It's absolutely, I honor the fact that you put your heart and your soul into it, and that you can see it on screen, and to be able to have a piece of creativity that can reach out and touch people and make them feel heard and seen is beyond beautiful. So thank you so much. Can we give an applause? Now we are going to start to move things along. I'm going to introduce Hallie. Michael, founder.
So we just want to say hi. Michael and I, based on Michael's idea to do Afro Comic Con back in what is that? Oh, 2016. 2017 was our first one. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're almost out of here. We do have to leave really quickly because 2:30 is cut up. But we're so happy to have Michael back because he was a little scared us a little bit. Are you happy to be back?
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out. I mean, this has been wonderful, and wonderful to see you guys and the kids take so much interest. And I'm hoping that you guys can continue to support youth in storytelling. And I just thank you guys for coming out.
Close with a little something from Ikwe. QuickTime is going to lead you guys in some activities around music and movement, and we only have a few minutes to do it, so enjoy.
If you can hear me say, yeah, 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 yeah.
got some instruments right here. Welcome to Instrument Petting Zoo. Say Instrument Petting Zoo! Where you can grab an instrument from this beautiful treasure chest right here, and you can join in and play with me. We have tambourines. You want the tambourine? We have this thing. You want this thing? We have shakers. You want the shaker? Here we are right here. What else we have? What else we have? We have a GoPro. That's mine. Okay, what else we have? The wood block. Okay, what do you do with that?
Right? You sure? Alright.
Treasure chest of instruments, Instrument Petting Zoo. Here we go. There you go, come on. Don't be shy, try it up. All right now. We're ready to sing something. Who got something to say? Okay. Now, shy is the first three letters of shine. You see, because a lot of people, they feel a little shy. They call them butterflies inside. It's not really butterflies, right? No. What is it then? It's your nerves. It's your nerves getting ready to be used, right? So art is short for articulation. I bet you didn't know that. Art is short for articulation. So when you do your dancing, your song, your music, you're learning how to articulate yourself, all right? Here we go. We're going to the islands now. We're going to the islands, see? Come on, see? Look at him go, look at him go, look at him go. Alright. You doing it. Come on. That's right. Come on. That's right. See, music is healing us inside, head to toe. That's why we gotta move our bodies. We gotta juggle up the energy from inside our mind, inside our heart, all the way down to each cell. And we reset our bodies every time we dance. That's why we do movies like right? Or you can just do that. Alright? Come on, everybody get out your seats. Come on, everybody stand up. We about to be out of here anyway. You might as well get out your seats and dance with me. Come on. Hey, come on now. Come on now. All right. Now who's gonna be the strong one in leave the room and join me in some movement right up here. Come on, come on. Come on, dance with me. Come on, bro. Right here. Who else? Who else? Come on, sis. We're gonna dance together. Come on. Now this is therapy for the heart. This is therapy for the mind. Here we go. This is on 2 steps. Right leg out and left leg out. Right leg goes to the right, left leg goes to the right. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 6, baby, get loose. Alright, we gotta do it together. Keep together. And down. We're going to the right foot. 5, 6, ready, and out. Back in. Down. You ready? 5, 6, bounce it out. And out. 5, 6, ready, go. There you go. 5, 6, left leg. There you go. 5, 6, right leg. You got it now. 5, 6, 7, go. Put it together. We're gonna switch it up. Here we go. Forward, forward, forward. There you go. Hey. Now let's walk it out. 5, 6. Let's go and walk. Come on now, let's walk. Come on now, let's walk. Come on now, let's walk. Now we gonna dip. And good, 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 good step, good, good step, good. Lock it up for the dancers, y'all. Come on. It's a kinetic blues. Africa. I see the line. Thank you everybody for coming. Make sure to come back on Wednesday for our main event. See all the beautiful films that are part of Afro Comic Con. We appreciate you for being a part of this moment, being a part of creativity. I want to empower everyone in this room to stretch their imagination, dream big, take action on that creativity and imagination. Once again, give yourself a round of applause for being a part of this beautiful moment.